Hey guys, it's Drawlala here today, and we are going to be doing an Ohuhu review. Now these are Ohuhu Brush Markers. I got the 120 pack, and I'm super excited because I've been wanting these markers for so long. So let's go ahead and open them up. And when I first open them up, you can see that there's like an array of colors. So many. You got such a huge variety. There's blues, pinks, greens, grays. And in the pocket right here, there's this little color chart, which mine's a little bent because I've been using it, and it tells you all the colors and when you put them down what they're going to look like, which is super helpful. It also comes with this little plastic thingy that you can put in back of your paper. That way it doesn't bleed through on the surface you're drawing on. That's also really helpful. And me, I just like to keep my liners here. My favorites are Prismacolor. I just think they work really well with the Ohuhu markers. But yeah. And I thought the best way to probably go about this to see, how good these markers are to draw something with it. So I have this little piece of paper right here. I'm not really picky about paper, so I just chose this lined paper. And I decided to draw an emoji. Why not? Because emojis are so much fun. And it's the laughing out loud emoji because I think that one's my favorite. And as you can see, I'm just using the liner right here. And the reason why I like these Prismacolor liners so much is because they don't bleed. Like when you go over with marker, there's no smudging or bleeding with them. They work really well. So for the yellow, I chose pastel yellow just because that sounds so pretty, pastel yellow. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little smudge. I'm going to point that out later, so you'll see why that happened. And I'm just coloring in the mouth and the tears. And see, this smudge, the reason why it happened is because of the plastic thing. My plastic thing, and because I've been using it for so long, you'll see right now, it's got a bunch of stains. So when I put the markers on top, it just bleeds into it, which is not good. Anyway, I'm drawing a new picture now, and this is one that I'm actually going to try harder on. I decided to draw something summery, and what's more summery than a girl, and she's happy, and the sun is shining, and I decided to draw this pretty top. I've seen tops like these before, where they tie on your shoulder and they make a cute little bow. I don't think I have any, but I've seen people wear it, and I don't know, I just thought that really screamed summer to me. And at first I wanted to make her hands pointing up, like she's shouting out, yay! But then I decided maybe I'll just make them on her hips, just because it'll just show that she's taking in, I don't know, the view or something. And for her hair, I was debating on if it should be long or short, but then I thought it should be short because I really wanted people to see the bow detail on the shoulder, so I decided to keep her hair short. And I'm pretty sure that's done with my sketch. Now I'm using the 8 Prismacolor liner, the number 8, to really have a thick outline. Man, I love what it looks like when you're done outlining it. I just feel like it brings the whole picture together. Really makes it look complete. And then I'm erasing, and I'm a firm believer that you don't need really fancy art supplies to make good art. You can do a lot with just a little. So my erasers, nothing fancy, just a normal white eraser. And here I'm going in with, I think it's Raw Umber, the marker Raw Umber. I decided to make her hair brown just because I was going to make her top and jeans light. So I wanted something to be dark to kind of give it a little bit of contrast. And I'm fixing some stuff here because I realized that I forgot to color in a certain part. And I made her eyes blue just because blue eyes and brown hair. I don't know, I just really like the way that looks. Honestly, all eyes are pretty to me. Brown eyes are pretty, but for this picture I decided to do blue eyes. And I chose salmon pink for her skin tone, which is a little bit more tan than some of the lighter skin tones, because I thought, if it's summer, sun's shining, she's probably gonna have a nice tan. So that's what I did with that. And I'm always careful about when I'm doing the skin, especially since I have this plastic thing in back. I'm going a little bit slow just because I don't want it to bleed through like the emoji did. And I'm also careful when I go around the eyes because I don't draw a line that separates the eye from the skin, so I have to make sure not to go too far, otherwise it'd look really weird. So that's why I'm always going slow around the eyes, especially. But yeah. Man, I am so ready for summer. I love summer. Summer is probably my favorite season out of all of them, because you get to go to the pool and do all that sorts of fun stuff. Oh, and I decided to make her shirt yellow with that same yellow color I'd used for the emoji, the pastel yellow. I just think yellow's a really happy color, and summer seems like a happy time, so I thought it'd be fitting. And again, I'm going kind of slow on this part just because I don't want the marker to bleed through. Next time, I think I'm going to try to wash that plastic or something. Oh, and here I want to make blush. So my method for doing blush is I open both the blush color and the original skin tone color, and then I put some pink on the cheeks, and then I blend it out with the skin tone, put more pink if I see it's needed, and blend that out. And I normally put it right on the sides of the eyes and also a little bit on the nose. I think that's the prime areas to put it. Also, I thought her top was kind of plain, so I decided to put some polka dots on it. Just thought it'd be cute. And the polka dots are red just to really contrast with the yellow. And here I'm shading with a slightly darker skin tone color. It's rose beige. And I'm nothing crazy, not any crazy shading, just really simple, only on places where it's necessary. And I didn't even bother blending it out with the original skin tone just because I thought it just worked really well on its own, so I just kept it. Oh, and here's the little trick I do for the mouth. I color the mouth all the same color, and then I just put gray on the back of the mouth just to make it seem darker. And for the jeans, I didn't want it to be exactly blue because I don't want it to look exactly like her eyes, so I made this teal color. I don't know if it comes out, well, it's prettier in person than it is in camera. And it's this really nice teal color, and I think it really complemented the yellow. And actually, I found this color a little bit darker. When I shade, you'll see. And it's actually more of a green than a blue. So it looks kind of interesting, but I think it worked. That's the cool thing about alcohol markers, like these Ohuhus. You could layer colors on top that you wouldn't normally layer over, which is really cool. Like you can make purple look like shading, and it looks really cool. And then I colored the shoes red just to make the red in the top kind of pop. I really like when my pictures look cohesive, like they color match, color code, so I normally do that in my pictures. And here on the pants, as I said, I was shading with a little bit of a green. It looks a little bit weird at first, I feel like, but then I blend it out with the teal, and I think it looks fine in the end. I just did some basic shading on the pants as well, just around the legs and knees. And then I also shaded the shoes, just like one tiny line. And I still thought the picture looked plain. I thought it was missing a little something. So I decided to add a little bit of grass in the background. But I didn't want the grass to be too overwhelming, so I just did some grass strands. And I also colored it in, only like the top centimeter, with some light green. And I'm just coloring in the grass. I also add a little bit of the light green to the grass flakes. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Grass flake? What is it called? Grass strands? I'm not sure. But I also added some purple flowers and purple heart, just because I felt like the picture needed purple. And I wrote July, because that's the month we are in. And I wrote 2020 on the bottom as well, just because, I don't know, I just wanted to add some stuff. And I like playing around with some fun fonts, so sometimes I'll do like cursive on top and like block letters on bottom. I always like to change up those fonts. And I also colored it in purple, just because I felt like there wasn't enough purple. But yeah, it's done! I'm so happy with the picture, and these Ohuhu markers are amazing. They're so great. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to Draw La La, put a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hit the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. Bye!